This time we're going to be working in Blender on the portion, the models that we haven't yet done for the game series. And here's, go to top-down view so you can see it. And lift it up so you can see it. Got a little castle tower here that we need to do, and a doorway for the castle tower. And then this is the front and side view of the lock, which is going to be opened by the 4 letter tablets that we made before. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And let's go ahead and jump into Blender. So for our tower, let's go ahead and delete this cube. So I made a mistake there and didn't have the mic on. But basically what we're doing this time is in Blender is going to be this tower model and a doorway and the locking mechanism that will unlock once we collect all of the 4 letter tablets. So that's what we're going to be doing this time, and let's go ahead and dive into Blender and get started. So we want to remove this default cube, this one right here. And we're going to put in a cylinder. And let's drop it from 32 vertices down to 18. And before I go any further, I'm certain everyone out there that's keeping up would appreciate having screencast keys on, so I'll go ahead and turn that on. So now with our tower, we want to turn off the cap fill. Turn that from N-gone to nothing. And we want backface culling on. Now tab in, and we're going to scale it up on the Z-axis. Deselect everything, go to Tools, down to Loop, Cut, and Slide. And we want to add 2 cuts, and we're going to do this because we want the inward curve on the model like we have in the reference image here. And so we're just going to add those in, leave them where they are, scale them up on the Z a little bit, and then just scale them in. Now We can pull this one down, this one up, and we're going to add one more set right in between, like so, and scale them in as well. Now we can scale the entire thing up a bit, and then just down on the Z. And that gives us our basic shape that we're looking for. Let us go to the top here, and we're going to extrude this out just a little bit. Extrude it one more time and up, and scale it out. And now we want to go into wireframe, and we've got some that we're going to get rid of, mainly this one and this one. So we hit the X key and choose delete vertices, and that leaves us with our look that we're wanting. Can now select the tops, hit the E key and scale them in, hit the E key one more time and bring them down. And now let's fill in here. Get wireframe mode activated. And we can see that it's not exactly what we were looking for, but that's, or not exactly even with the inside, but that's fine, because what we really want to do is give the bottom here a little edge on the crenellations of our tower. So now just pull them up on the Z-axis to where they're in line. Like so. And now we can fill in these small faces. And then the larger ones. Can do this all the way around for each one. Want to make sure we're just getting the ones that we want. And not any others. Now we bridge this gap, go into top view, and put in one subdivision. And we're going to grab it and slide it all the way out, like so. So now, this little gap is filled in properly. And we're going to do that on all of these as well. If you're wondering why, when I make the subdivision, I go to the top view, it's because it gives me a nice line that is right in between this edge set and this edge set. And I'm wanting to keep everything pretty much in line, so I can just follow that line down to get the new vertex in about the right spot. So that's why I'm doing that. And now we've got that done, we can just extrude this, slide it down a little bit, extrude it one more time, and we're going to merge this one. So Alt-M, and we want at center. So there is our little tower. Now we need a doorway leading into this. So which side would look better? I'm going to go with this one. Mainly because you've got a straight down the center line. So we will remove the first two. And this area, this gap, will be where we put the door. Let us take a cube, scale it down some. We're wanting this to be, yeah, that's a good height. And this comes in about like so. It's always a good idea to try and get things worked out before you actually start putting stuff together. There, and there, and there. This can come up a bit. We'll do it there. So that means these need to come back in a bit. And add one loop cut to the box, or to the cube here. And scale it in like so. Now this we can remove these faces on the back. Grab these and slide them forward. And we can extrude one time and scale it in. Slide this down all the way because we're going to get rid of this face down here. Well, those faces, I should say. Want to be rid of them all. Because with those out of the way, we can flatten this on the z-axis. Slide this up like so. Grab these and extrude them back. And we can extrude it back once more. And that will be it for that. Let's just grab everything. And start to make the vertices line up with each other. So these are lined up. Need to get these in line. Like so. And then the top ones don't really line up at all, but get them sort of in the right position. Now to fix the top, we need to add in a edge loop. And we're going to slide this forward like so. Now we can just add in one loop cut on this section and pull it up to where it matches those. We are now set up for the merging of everything. So let's just do that. Merge each one at center. That's one side. Go over to the other side and do what we just did again. And now to finish off the top here. So there's that. Now this should be more in line with each other. So we're going to flatten it out on the y-axis and then pull it in a bit. So that's what our little prison tower will look like. Let's Go into top view and just slide this back. And grab all of these and flatten them out on the Y accordingly, like so. And grab all of the vertices on the bottom. Hit the extrude key, which is the E key on the keyboard, and we're just going to slide all these down. This provides us with a sort of a foundation for our model, because sometimes when you're putting a model into a game environment or terrain, the terrain's not going to meet at the same point all the way around. So you need something to have a little bit of extra surface so it's not hanging off in midair at some point. And we can just go ahead and finish putting faces in, because that's what I like to do. Never like to leave something that could be faced in non-faced in. So extrude, Alt-M at center. And there we have our tower. And it's looking like that's going to be about it for this session. Time's nearly out. It's always amazing how fast time flies when you're doing a model. So I hope you enjoyed this. I look forward to seeing you the next time. That's all for this session of Polygonal Art with JoRaSe. If you enjoyed what you saw, how about giving this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos from me. In the video description below, you'll find my Patreon link. Feel free to check it out. Now, on to the credits.